Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the casa. Weed, cheese, and beans. You know what it is. That's all a bad bitch needs. First of all, I want to apologize because the last video I forgot to flip it before I uploaded it. So the whole thing is like it's widescreened but sideways. Shh. Forget about it. Just forget about it. But no, I came here today to just say, what day is today? It's the 26th. It is a wonderful day. Night, actually. It's a great night, evening to go outside or to a window and talk. Meow. Hi, baby girl. And talk to the moon. Okay? Because she's listening, especially tonight. She's listening. And she's looking at me right now. We just had quite the conversation, personally. So I'm pretty hopeful about where I'm going. I've been seeing a lot of things, and you've probably been seeing a lot of things if you're on the spiritual side of social media. And she's staring at me. She said, "What's up? What's up?" Now you looking away. Yeah, okay. Anyways, bashful of the camera. Today is the 26th, and Pluto. Okay, Capricorn. Pluto is in Capricorn, and Pluto, she takes her time. She takes her time because she means business. She has not been in Capricorn in, I believe it was 186 years or 168 years. My brain does weird things with numbers sometimes, so it could be either of those. But I think it's 186 years. This is quite the moment. Okay. I'm listening up. You should be listening up, because she is listening up. She'll love the jig even more if you do it naked noodle. I'm not looking. She is. Go ahead. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. Go ahead. I've done it before myself. It feels good. Go ahead. Go ahead. Literally, this is the time. This is the time. This is the time. Can you see me? Can you see how happy I am? You see how glowing I am? It's because I talked to her. Where you go? There you is. Her sweet ass. She's literally like a big smiling. She's a big smile in the sky right now. She's smiling and she's saying, "That's what's up. That's what's up. That's literally." So go ahead. Go bless yourself. Go bless yourself with her help. I had to let y'all know. I had to let y'all know. I couldn't keep that to myself. That would be too rude. That would be too rude. Where you going, mama? Meow. Meow. Cats are great. I'm laughing with you. Oh, touchy, whatever. But no, really? For sure. Now, I'm going to go back to webtoon. Now that I've said what I came here to say, because I was having this conversation, right, on my close friends. I was like, this is an important thing. I need to let my faves know. They deserve to know. And then I was like, more people need this information. More people deserve this information, but I don't want to just put it on my Instagram, because these other people on my Instagram, they weren't putting my close friends to be told this for a reason, right? There can be a lot of people in your life, and you appreciate and love all of them in different ways, but some of them just don't listen to good advice. So you should never waste your breath giving it. Give it to who you know will listen, and watch them flourish and feel happy for them. That's the way to go about it. So I was like, who else would I even tell, though? My mama ain't gonna listen to this shit. She's gonna be like, "That's great, honey." My brother gonna be like, "Word," and then not do it. He gonna act like he endorsed it and then still not take the advice. I'm like, who can I tell? I'm a YouTuber. So yeah, I was thinking about y'all. Y'all are who I meant to tell. Y'all have now been told. But now we're gonna hop back on into webtoon, because it just had me so joyous. So joyous. Sorry. Tooth check in the chat. I am talking about the specific webtoon written by Quimchi. I hope that's how it's pronounced. That's how I've always read it in my head. I've never actually said it out loud. Quimchi. Spelled with a Q. Could you believe it? Believe it! Music by Kenny. Love that dude. Magical. You can also get his tracks if you go on webtoon and you look up Quimchi. I'm trailing off. The webtoon's called I Love Yoo, spelled YOO, which is a great pun because our MC, right, our main character, our main girl, her last name is Yoo, Shanae Yoo. I'm very attached to this woman. I understand her. She's just a hilarious, but a sad, but a beautiful soul. This is a story of a girl that deserved better, slowly getting better. Literally. I'm rereading some of it. I'm now on, I believe, chapter 39. I had started rewatching it yesterday, reading it. It feels like I'm watching it because the art is so beautiful and so smooth, and the music, it brings you into that universe. But it's webtoon, right? It's a web comic. It's like manga, but a platform for more people to be able to get their stuff out there and then have it made original, have them start getting paid for it, right? I love webtoon. Also, side note, they started allowing 18 plus webtoons on there. They opened that market, but then they buy these stories that have really spicy bits and then they blur them all out. I thought people were just being like thirsty as hell in the comments as I was reading one of these new ones because they were like complaining about how much wasn't shown. And then I got to one that I had read on a different site that I actually had already finished, and I know which spicy bits are in there, and it's like all taken out. Like, you'd think this is a spicy book for like a 16-year-old. Nothing's really happening. You might blush. That's about it. I didn't realize how bad it was. I was like, oh, y'all were not lying. Y'all were not being extra. Y'all were not being thirsty. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I was hating. Because no, it's like all of it. Don't open this platform up and then not actually show anything. That's rage bait for the adults on here. I grew up on this app. I'm happy it didn't have these options when I first started because I didn't need to be reading that shit. But, like, webtoon grew up with me. Now that I'm grown, you're going to put the grown content out here, but it's filtered. I'll be able to legally buy my own alcohol. In 11 months, I can legally buy my own alcohol. You think I can't see a pee-pee? You think I can't see some buns? Some TT tatas? Are you serious? You think I haven't seen them before? So why have that content as an option in the first place? Just take it back off. Spare us the bait. Because it's actually not that bad with any of them where I don't know what I'm missing. I'm like, it's a good story. I don't need to see all that. But if I know what I should be seeing and I'm not seeing it, I'm disappointed. Why would you do that? But, it's cool. There's other websites. You can usually find them in the comment section. But yeah, I had to get that off my chest because it's a hot topic on webtoon right now. In every comment section of every one of them, you will hear at least 4 of the things that I just said. And you'll see them written by at least 5 different people. And at least one of them will be in the top comments, those 3, because on webtoon, it won't make you look through the whole comment section, but it'll be a choice. At the end of each episode, there's the 3 top comments, the ones that are the most liked, that are the most fuckwittable. They're the most fuckwittable comments, or they were just put there first, so it had the longest opportunity to get likes. But either way, raise your stop it right now. You're not funny. Oh my god. But yeah. They're just there for you to read. And they're really funny. And they can pull you into wanting to read the rest of the comments. Wow, I just got so pink. Maybe I am a little funny. Or it's just hot. No, it's cold. My heater's on. I just laughed and now I feel warm. Toasted myself up. Next time I'm outside and I'm getting cold, I need to just do some funny ass shit, and I'll heat myself up. Heat myself up in an instant. I just went to take my jacket off. I'm not wearing a jacket. I'm wearing a Mean Girls crop top t-shirt, actually. My jacket is oh, yeah. I was like, it should still be in the bed, but then I couldn't find it in the bed. But it was still in the bed. It's in the bed. So yeah. Enough about that though. Not at all the point. Not at all the point. At all. The point is, I love you. Because I do love you, Shanae. I love you, girl. You keep going. Because I was Team Youngie, right? When I first read this, right? As a 12-year-old, I was Team Youngie. But mind you, the characters are our main girl is 17. Youngie is 18 and they're in the same grade of high school. And then Q-Tip is 21. So in my head, I was like, why he even an option? That he too old for her. Ew. Which, I mean, still kind of valid, but like, as a 20-year-old now, as me being a 20-year-old who's been 17 and 18 and who's messed with people of slightly older ages, at those ages, it's not that weird. It's pretty common. It's extremely common. It's not that weird. And I'm actually finding that I'm Team Q-Tip. I just don't like how he treats his brother. They're brothers, mind you. I'm calling him Q-Tip. I can't even think of his real name. Kazuke. It's Kazuke. I remember because in one of the comment sections, someone spelled his name so wrong. They spelled it like Sasuke from Naruto, but with a K at the beginning. His name ain't Kasuke. It's Kazuke. I thought you loved this man. How could you spell his name? No. I felt a lot of things about it. Because get it right, babe. Get it right. Just get it right. But that's slight overreaction. No, it's not an overreaction. It's just my reaction. But yeah, I'm feeling like I'm Team Kazuke. What? He's a gentleman. He's so prim and proper. He didn't know how to eat a hamburger. He didn't know how to eat a hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. He was staring at it. She gonna say, I know you fucking lying. She didn't say it like that, right? They're in Japan. They don't cut. Maybe they probably do not. The way in this universe's Japan of this webtoon, all the adults are very, very respectful. Far more respectful than I've been the majority of my life. Not gonna lie. I'm cool now, but I was like, can I just say sorry to anybody that was friends with me when I was a sophomore in high school, a junior in high school, when I got kicked out of high school, that whole era. Ooh, I ran out of air to ease back into. But yeah, oof. If you were mad, you were not wrong. You were so valid. You were so valid. Point that's off topic as fuck. The point is, right? I keep saying the point is. Everything I say is the point. This is my video. This is my video. This is my WooTube. What did I just say? I know what I said. But no, he's elegant. He's an elegant man. And we call him Q-Tip because his head is built like a Q-tip. But it's smooth onto there. It's smooth onto there because of his haircut. I wouldn't call it a bowl cut. It's like when people make a bold haircut look good, it's like a layered bowl cut with like a frayed male bang in the front, a little swoop, swoop-ally whoop, yeah. Youngie, I still love him, right? He's a great character. He's not toxic. His whole personality is actually trying to make everyone else feel better and be the sunshine and light of everybody's day. But it comes from a place of him being so sad and unsatisfied in his life and wanting someone to be that person for him. He's the epitome of treat people how you want to be treated. in the positive sense, right? And you think you think he's a little much at first. Here's my number, but he ain't hitting on you. He's giving you someone to call on. He do that to everybody. That's just how he extends himself. He constantly overextends himself because no one extends themselves for him. He's had a very hard life. He's I was about to say he's the douche. Q-Tip's the douche. Let's be real. I'm calling him elegant and all these great things, but he's also a pompous prick. Yeah. Admit it, Lala. Admit his worst traits. If you love him, you will admit his worst traits and love him anyways. He's a pompous prick. There's a camera. He's a pompous prick. He is. And he's so mean to his brother, Youngie. They're brothers. They look nothing alike, but they both look so good. And mind you, Youngie, he has a girlfriend, right? Alyssa Cho. Yeah, I got feelings about that bitch. She come off Sunshine and Daydreams. That booty crack don't smell like roses. Snake in the grass. Okay? We don't fuck with Alyssa. We want to after we meet her even. We're like, oh no. Maybe she's changed. That was when they were younger. Because mind you, when he meets our main girl, Shanae, right? His girlfriend gets brought up, and Shanae's like, silently to herself, girlfriend, you be nice as fuck to be having a girlfriend. And the whole chat agreed. Because, like I said before, he does it all. He shows up and he's there for you. So much so that half the time she can't tell if he's flirting or if he's just really that kind. Because she has had no kindness except for from her father at this point in time. Like, really. It's sad. Do you know how many times I cry at this webtoon? A lot. Just now thinking about it, I'm like, damn. But also it makes me laugh so much. And Quimchi, if you're seeing this, you're probably not. You got better shit. Better is not the word. This is some good shit. This is worthy content to view. But you probably doing something else, you know. But you a busy girl. But if you're watching this, thank you. You are an amazing writer. And I want to give you a medal. This is the medal. Right. The medal, the award of Lala. There is no better award you can get, let me tell you. There is no better award you can get. I approve. I thank you. I praise you. I literally growing up, Shanae is like, half of my personality is her. And I didn't even realize it till I started rereading it. And I'm like, oh, me. It's actually, it's enlightening. It's eye-opening. I'm like, this is where that came from. Thought I was the most original bitch. I was just reading up on all of this shit. Nah, it's still me. But a lot of it, or maybe it was already like that. And she gets me. I've always loved this character. Needless to say, I've felt myself in this character, and that's what pulled me in. My backstory is not as sad as hers. In some ways, it definitely is. I got 2 problems that she didn't have, and I had 1 problem that she definitely had, but not as bad. And that's the main problem that she had, and it was horrible. But then she got 2 other problems that I could never fathom. Damn, girl. Damn. Crazy. Crazy. But yeah. Is that all I want to say? No, we gonna talk about Sang Chul, that fugly bitch ass angel hair nigga. I hate him. I hate him. He's despicable, right? So, in at the first party, because the Herrera parties, I butchered the last name. I never have to say it out loud. I read it in my head. But the boys, right, are MC's boys. Her triangle, the two bottom points of her triangle are the Herrera. There's so many I's and R's. The Herrera brothers. Anyways, the Herrera brothers, Kazuke Herrera. I swear that's not how it sounds when I read it in my head. That I don't know how to pronounce. My mouth won't do that. It won't do that. Oh, do that. It won't. And Youngie Herrera, but his real name is apparently Noel, but he hates it, and only his family calls him that. But his grandma that he loves also calls him that, and I feel like if he asked her to not call him that, then she would respect that. He treated like a dead name though with everybody else. He hates when his brother calls him that. So I don't really know the deal. I don't even really know the deal with that. But maybe it'll finally be disclosed in the new episodes that have come back since it's come off hiatus, which is what aroused me to read it. Oh my god. But yeah, in this first party, because the Herrera parties are infamous within this series. Infamous. Some shit goes down every time. And every time it escalates. Now I'm thinking about a party that I haven't even got back to in the part of the storyline where I'm at. Because we just had the first Herrera party like 20 chapters ago. Right? And this is the second time where she meets Youngie. And the first time she meets Q-Tip. And it's a masquerade ball for their family's company. The Herrera boys are rich boys, but Noel doesn't really get the moolah. That's what I was about to say earlier when I almost called him a bastard. Then I was like, bastard is the word. I almost called him a douche though, and I was like, nah, Kazuke the douche. Youngie is the bastard. Not in like I'm being mean to you in 2012. I'm gonna bully you. You're such a bastard. Not in a older sibling, you little bastard. No. Like Game of Thrones. Like, Poppy has power and he strayed from his power couple wife to go get him some intimate pussy on the side. And she got pregnant. And he still claimed the son, but it caused problems in the media. And everyone was like, I can't believe he would do that. I can't believe he would stray from such a wonderful woman. Let me tell you about this woman. She is not wonderful. No, she's beautiful on the outside, in theory. Because first of all, that's a wig. And Shanae pulls that shit off. You want to know where? At one of the infamous Herrera parties. Right before she dives into the pool. Oh my God. I lived it. I loved and I laughed for that exact moment. But this Mommy Herrera is an evil fucking bitch cunt. She's the reason he's pompous. Everything that's wrong with him started with her. Everything that's right with them started with their papa and ended with Shanae. She they little band-aid. They didn't know they needed that cocktail. Then they drink it and they're like, back to life. Out of the dark. What was that? What was that? That was accurate. Meow. Y'all hear my baby? I just realized I had changed my outlet. Meow. 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 Well, come up here then. Yay. Puddin'. Say hi, Ma. This is Darth Maul, the Sith princess. Mwah. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Your eyes look so pretty on the camera. They're like Christmas. pretty girl. I remembered I was gonna put on hand pan from the back of the video like I did last time because I really enjoyed that effect. But right before I had decided I was gonna record this after I posted to my Instagram, right? And then I went to the bathroom and I came back and I moved my extension box thing. What's the word for that? The extension box, you know, you plug it into the outlet, especially if you got like a limp dick outlet. My house is so old. It's big, it's beautiful, but it's old as shit. So a lot of things just, they don't work like that. They don't work like they used to, babe. No, they don't. All the outlets, sorry, cuh. Not all of them. Most of them, though. The one in my room, limp dick ass outlet. So the box puts it in, so then that plugs in sturdy so that you can put other things into it and it stays right. I had moved it from this side outlet to that one because that one actually has more stuff I need to plug into it, and this one already has an extension cord that's actually for lengthening plugged into it for my TV over there, since my Fire Stick, the part of the Fire Stick cord that comes up out of the TV in the back to go into the wall, it is so short. Like, who designed that? Whose idea was that? It's so short, it don't go nowhere. So I had to get an extension cord. Thank you, Amazon. You know how I love you. And put it in there. I'm like, if I already got that right there like that, why do I need that to be right there as well? So I put it over there. Yeah. So now I can have both of these lights. Because, you know, I like to have my fairy lights on, especially if I record and it's not during the day. Have I made many videos on here at night? I don't even remember right now. I know it was daytime last time because I kept looking out the window and being like, it's so pretty, y'all. It's so pretty. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Because it is. But you can't see shit right now because it's dark out there and it's light in here. So I just see the reflection of what I'm seeing in here on the window. But yeah, I'm actually going to do that right now. In the meantime, look at what I ate today. I'm actually going to do that. And we're back. I went with this instead of the everyday hand pan because I just like with this subliminal, subliminal, subliminal. This subliminal is for, and the hurts feel good in my ears. That's what I got to say. Go with it. You're here already. Just go with it. Where was I? I want a neck support. Thank you, Karomi. At this party, right? It's so relaxing. I almost just want to sit here with you guys and stop talking. Almost. The party I was trying to, I can't even, no, I'm too relaxed. If I don't sit up, I'm gonna just keep zoning out into my spacious world. Okay. At this party I was trying to tell y'all about, right? The Herrera's first party, which sets the tone for how unhinged every party will be, right? This is the first party Shanae's ever been to. She don't even own a dress. She is a pants wearing ass bitch. That's one thing I can't relate to. I've always loved to go big. Okay, I love fashion. I spent almost the entirety of my childhood thinking I was either going to be a fashion artist, right? That's what I called it. Not a fashionista, not a clothing designer. I was going to be a fashion artist, or I was going to be a doctor, or I was going to be an actor. We know which one of those is working out. Yeah, but I was not the sweatpants ass bitch. I hated jeans. She only owns jeans. I refused to wear jeans, especially in elementary and middle school. I wouldn't wear them. When I did wear them, people noticed. They were like, what? Ayana's wearing jeans? She looked good, but what's happening? happening? She's in jeans. Like, you wouldn't catch me in denim, bitch. No. But now I love jeans. I've made my peace with the problems I had with them. I just didn't like the material. I thought it was ugly. I thought it was uncomfortable. You can't dance in. These ain't dance pants. If I throw my leg up, is my crotch gonna split open? You see my hoochie coochie? That's not what the dance floor is for. I had no trust in jeans. Now I have trust in jeans. I own a decent collection of jeans and jean shorts and a cropped jean jacket with no sleeves. I love that motherfucker. Outside of that, though, I do still hate jean jackets. What are we doing? That and flannels. A flannel? You're wearing a flannel? A flannel? I don't like them. They're ugly. They're ugly as fuck. I hate them. No matter who you are and how much I love you, if you're wearing a flannel and you ask if you look good, I'm gonna say no. Take that shit off. A few of y'all know already. You know. Even my brother, I let one of his... he owns one flannel. And you know why I accept it? Because the Power Rangers are on the back. And that's some dope shit. I'm not even gonna lie. It's accepted because of the Power Rangers. And that reason alone. Big love. But even then, I still hate on his flannel sometimes. I'm like, nigga, why you got a flannel on in this house that you share with me? A flannel. You wearing a flannel? No. Don't do it. Just don't do it. That's not fashion. That's not fashion. That's ugly. What was I talking about? I wasn't talking about jeans and flannels. I do want to clarify. It's not about the pattern. It's about the pattern on a shirt that has sleeves and a collar and buttons up. If you put that pattern on a pleated skirt, I'm in love. A black, blue, and green pleated skirt, I'm all over it. A green, red, and blue pleated skirt, I'm all over it. Sorry, plaid. I like plaid. I hate flannels. Let that be known. If you're here, Lala loves plaid. She hates flannels. And she now fucks with jeans. But that's besides the point. We covered that. Everything I say is the point. I'm the point. Yeah. Yes. But, yeah. Back to the original topic, I should say. Okay, Tismar. I didn't mean to clock my own tea on camera. Welcome back. My phone restarted on me for no reason, so I took a swish Marahuchi break. In the future, I will actually have those with you guys. I'd love to smoke with y'all, you know that, but we talked about this. I got 11 months till that is a legal action for me to take. So yeah, when I'm 21, I'll smoke with y'all. Every video, maybe not every video, whenever I feel like it though, is the point. Anyways, I was talking to you guys about why we hate Sang Chul, that filthy little bastard. He's not actually a bastard. That word's in my head because Youngie. He's such a sad bastard too, but you'd think he's the happiest guy. He's too precious. All of them, they're just little squishy babies that need a little hug, I think. Whole cast and crew. They're animated. I'll give Quimchi a hug, and I'll give Kenny a hug. And I forgot the name of the editor. Or does Quimchi edit her own shit? Whatever. So at this party, right, The lights are... They don't bother me being up there, but when I can see them in frame, I want to look up at them instead of at me, and it makes me lose my train of thought. So we're coming back to where we were, even though that is such a comfy chair. Love my chair down. Excuse me. Let's actually double up. Oh yeah, that's comfy. Scoot my booty back a little bit more. Oh yeah. This is the magic of 4 pillows in one Sanrio squish. Shout out, because I'm also wearing my Sanrio booty shorts. Yo, booty shorts in the chat. If you're wearing booty shorts, drop a green heart in the comment section. That'll be fun. And it's green because green is good. So yeah, they're at this party, and it's the first party of the series, right? I'm sorry, I look zoot-looted. Hello world, how you doing? How you doing? I hope it was good, a good day. Oh, my cat, he's so elegant. Beautiful little Darth Revan. Sith Lord himself. Also, while we're talking about Sith Lords, they're making an animated series about Darth Maul. No, not my cat, although I'm sure she'd love that. It'd be so cool. But no, the actual one from Star Wars. They're giving him his own show, and I'm so hyped. He's one of my favorite Star Wars villains of all time. Hence why I named my cat after. A little on the nose, a little. It's kind of right there. It's whatever. I don't care. I'm so excited. And my mom is so excited. And my brother's pretty hype. And we're all gonna watch it. It's gonna be fucking cool. So good. So good. So good. But yeah. Anyways. Wes. Oh my god. No, because did y'all watch Cake Wars? Or Cupcake Wars? Or either of them. I think they had the same bitch. Or no, it was Nail It. It was that baking show called Nailed It. The host, that girl, she was so funny. And there was a dude in their crew with a blonde ponytail walking around. I think he was on camera duty. Or no, he held the microphone. He was a mic boy. He was the mic boy in the crew. His name was Wesley. And every now and then, she'd ask him for something. She'd, Wes? Wes? Wesley? Wes? She said it just like that. Like the creepy dude from Family Guy. Every single time. Absolute cinema! I wonder if that show's still going on. I used to watch that with my ex-stepbrother. It's been like years. It's been a long time. Now I sound like Joe. Should I watch Family Guy? No, let me not even fake like I'm about to watch Family Guy. When I am done making this video, I'm gonna go back to reading I Love You. Wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because I love you. You guys as well, but you know. The webtoon. Let me get through this one story about this one party, and then I'll let you guys go, because I'm starting to not keep to my points at all. They're at this party, right? And it is a masquerade ball. And this is the second time that Shanae meets Youngie, right? The first time was the day right before at a Whack Donald's. a whack Donald's. Because they can't say McDonald's. They don't own the rights to McDonald's. So they made that shit whack. Because it is whack. I love it. They also have a Schmuck Bucks or something like that. I don't think that's what they call it, but they have an off-brand Starbucks as well, and I call it Schmuck Bucks because you schmuck. I prefer Scooter's coffee. How could you? But nah, I get it. And she bumps into him, and the day before at the Whack Donald's, she had said, nah, I don't want to fuck with that nigga, to this dude in her class, and that dude is this little German boy named Dieter, and he is besties with Young Gi. So they pull up to the same McDonald's that Shanae and her two friends were at. Friends. I do fuck with Rika, but Maya, I knew she was a snake from the beginning. Not my Maya. She's a deer. The one in the webtoon is spelled M-A-Y-A. That bitch. She only deal with Shanae. She don't even fuck with her for real. And I can't stand that for my girl because you deserve so much better. But she gets it throughout the show and through Youngie. That's what I'm saying. I'll get back to that point. I'll circle back there later. I'll get there right after this story. Right after this. So then they were with this third guy that also goes to Shanae and Dieter's school. And the girls also go to the school, but Youngie go to a little rich boy school. So this guy, he's basically being like, you'll be fine. That bitch a nasty, fat ass, loud, rude pig. And he started saying a bunch of rumors that had run around about her at her middle school. He's just talking the most shit. And Dieter's clearly like, nigga, what? He wouldn't say that. He's white. But he's like, how could you say this about my goddess? No. But silently, because he ain't about to stop him. And Youngie's like, that's enough. And in the middle of him saying that, she turns around and, fuck you! At the guy, right? But Youngie had stood up because he was about to tell him to stop him damn self. Because he's a good person. And she ends up spilling her drink on him instead of the guy that was talking shit. And it's an orange soda. And he's in his he's in his school blouse. But then she starts punching that shit and it gets out. And then her friends are like, come on, you're embarrassing us. No more, please. No me gusta. Let's go. Let's leave. So they do. And then she sees him again at this masquerade party. But she had found out last minute she doesn't like parties. She came for the free food. Another way in which she's not like me. I want to dance. I love a party. A shindig, if you will. If we shindig, I'm digging it. Let's go. But she was not digging it. She was not having it. She came for the free food. She didn't even own a dress. She wears pants. She's a pants ass bitch. That's how I got on flannels earlier. I was talking about pants and jeans. So she borrows a dress from her friend Maya and Rika, and then they drag her ass to this party because Rika's dad works for the Herrera company, right? Herrera Corp. Ding, ding, ding. The two bottom corners of the love triangle's daddy is the CEO of this. Okay? Kazuke is gonna be the sole heir. Youngie just trying to get loved by his family because they stomp on his heart. They so rude. And that snake of a woman, that mama, not his mama, he's a bastard. He got his own mama. Pretty sure she dead. Horrible. It's horrible. Let me stick to the party. Where was I actually? The dress, the jeans. Trading the jeans for dress. So she's in a swing dress because it's the only thing they could get her ass to wear. And it's like a plum color, you know. It's more burgundy, really. It's like a red purple. It's purpley and red. It looks one or the other in every shot. It really don't matter. But she bumps into him, and she was last minute to get. She wasn't gonna go to the party, so she didn't prepare nothing. Oh my god. She wasn't gonna go to the party, so she hadn't prepared anything. So they throw her in this dress. She makes a mask out of paper, and it looks creepy as fuck. It's just a little slit here, a little slit here, and a little long slit here. She literally looks like this. but white paper. So she takes that shit off because she's like, it's getting too hot in here for this shit anyways. I don't know why I even bother with a mask. Even though it's a whole masquerade party, she's supposed to be wearing a mask. That kind of bothered me. I'm like, girl, find another mask. Or just cut the bottom half off. It don't have to cover your whole face. Everybody's out here like this. You're out here like this. There's no reason. That was fully a choice. But whatever. She ditches the mask. She turns around to run out of the club because these niggas are dancing up behind her. Be like, ooh, 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 ooh. What's up, girl? Nah, we can have a time. We can have a time. She don't want to have a time. She want free food. So she turns around, she leaves. Boom, she bumps into, guess who? Youngie. And he's with our main nigga, bruh. The only nigga. The token character. And his name is Sushi, and we love him. And I'm pretty sure he's based off of Sokka from Avatar Airbender. There's one... They allude to it once. They canonly in the show, someone says that to him. Or calls him that. Or she thinks that. He's called that at some point, and it's funny, and you can just tell because he even has the same like shaved side, slick back, and then ponytail. So yeah, this is Sushi. We love him. He's so funny and loud. He matches Shanae's energy. They're both unhinged, but she bumps into him while them two's walking up into the dance hall, and she starts heading towards the dining hall. She's like, oh my god, so sorry. Leaves, goes, finds food. She's so happy. She starts making the best plate ever. I'm talking, there's a fine steak on here, right? There's like a ribeye on this motherfucker. There's some ribs on this motherfucker. Mashed potatoes, sushi, something I didn't recognize, but it looked good. It looked really good. And it was orange. I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna just call it like a curry roll, because it looked like a bread roll, but it wasn't bread exactly, it was curry. And there was like a design on it, a doodle, and there was a spoon by it. I don't eat bread with a spoon. I don't know about you. Maybe you do. I wouldn't judge you for it. Yes, I probably would. I'd stare at you kind of crazy. Why you doing that? But there was a spoon by it, so I'm assuming it's not bread. She gets to the dessert area. Oh, this part. She gets to the dessert area. There is one. Now let me do a debriefing. I don't play about tiramisu. What you're not gonna do is play with my tiramisu. I love tiramisu. I'm a tiramisu eating ass bitch. It is delicious. It is everything. I love tiramisu. Resume. She gets to the dessert area. There is one slice of tiramisu left. One slice. She's like, what's this? I don't know what it is. It looks so good. You don't know. You about to find out. She picks it up. The last slice of tiramisu. It's in her hand. She's about to leave. There's a scene without a face, just a foot and an ankle. A foot kicking an ankle. A hand calmly grabbing the plate as she falls. The tiramisu is just fine. It's just fine. She's on the floor. Nigga knocked her out to get the tiramisu. This is how we're introduced to Kazuke. It is him. He don't play about his sweet treats like me. Probably more. A little too much. He might get diabetes. Damn. But the point is, that's out of pocket. So out of pocket. And you know what I was saying about this plate, and it's full. She falls with the plate. It's everywhere. Her steak, and she's po. She's po shit, right? She came for the free food for a reason. This steak and stuff, she don't get to eat this often. There was lobster on the plate. I remember that now. You got a plate with steak, ribs, lobster, and a bunch of sides, and it's gonna end up on the floor. And you normally eating TV dinners and hamburgers. But no, you don't do that to her. And he did that to her. She turned around. Oh, no, you fucking didn't. And what about it? He goes. He don't say it like that, but I'm going to give the essence of what they said, not exact quotes. Oh, no, you fucking didn't. And I did. Nose in the air. Evil snicker. I got my tiramisu. What you gonna do? He turns around. He says something about how cheap her dress is. Ugh, it stinks like pompous douchebag in here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chat, we don't like him when we first meet him. At all. He's being horrible. He sucks. He turns around to leave. She throws a steak at him. She throws the whole steak at his ass. And it hits him flat in the middle of his back. Or his blazer. Okay. It hits his blazer. It was juicy. It was marinated. Okay. He's got all kinds of sauce and meat shit on his back. He goes, ain't no way. My $2,000 vest. Per. 200 what? 200 what? What? She's thinking about getting sued. She's like, I'm gonna get sued. He's like, this fucking ain't no way in heaven's gate, ain't no way in hell's kitchen. He looks down to yell at her. She's gone. She's gone. We don't see him again for a little while. Now we get deeper into the party. She's ready to leave after what just happened. She don't want to go back to the food to get it, which is what she came for. Because he's there, possibly waiting for her ass. She don't know. She's calling up Rika, right? Her friends that dragged her to this party in the first place. She's like, yo, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go right the fuck now. I'm ready to go yesterday. Yesterday at 8 a.m. Let's leave. Shanae, we just got here. The fuck? I want to dance my little heart out. Fuck you. Calls back. Again? Beep, beep, beep. Calls. Oh my god. Girl, you scared me. Meow. RKO out of nowhere. I tell ya. But she's like, she keeps calling. Rika is talking to Maya. They're in the dance part of the area. It looks like a club. There's a DJ in the front. You'd think you in the back room of Mississippi Underground the way they got that bitch bumping with the beats at the front and then what it's going down for real, for real. And they're just like, girl, we want to. She's like, ignore her ass. We came to dance. We've only been here 2 hours. We're gonna dance. And then they call him Tom Hiddlesticks, and they're talking about Tommy Hilfiger. I see Tom Hiddlesticks. And that's a pun. Tommy Hilfiger is at this thing. That reminds me of a really good pun. This girl I used to go to dance to, shouts out. I'm pretty sure she just got engaged. Wifey, got another bit of it, nothing like me. Anyways, minus the song. She used to have a private story on Snapchat that was good stuff. I love puns. I tell ya, I love puns. She had a private story on Snapchat that was called Ask Tommy. He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. So bad, but so good. I love it. I just had to tell y'all about that. That was great pun. Great pun. If you're seeing this and you know I'm talking about you, good pun. And also, congratulations again. But yeah, they see Tom Hiddlesticks. I need a picture of him. I have a blog about his perfect chin. They're kind of strange, if you ask me. Her supposedly normal bland friends, they're pretty strange. For just the chin, Rika calls her out on that shit. She's like, girl, that's weird. And she goes, you had one that was just for this one dude's abs. I don't remember which fake famous person they said that time. But it was somebody. Either I didn't get the pun, I didn't know who they was talking about, or I just don't know the famous person, or it was just like a made up famous person for the show. But yeah. And then they're just like really They're following him around the party. They're trying to get to him. And she's like, damn, I'm going to voicemail. Oh, yeah, they put her phone on silent. That's the conclusion they came to after they saw Tommy Hilfiger. So Shanae's calling, voicemail. So she walks away, and you know who pops up around the corner? Young Gi-do. He was listening in, and he heard the situation. He was like, foo. I have a plan. She's like, what the fuck, stalker? You're here again? What do you want? Rah. Bark. What's up? Not what's up. She was not trying to see what's up. She was like, what the fuck? He's like, chill. I heard about your predicament. I propose. We prank your friends. Shanae said, prank? You said you want a prank? You want a prank? So, needless to say, they get on with the pranking. They do. And the prank, he's like, he won't tell her at first. He's like, let's go up to the bar. She's like, the bar? What we gonna do at the bar? She's 17. She ain't about to drink shit. And they respectful. She's not trying to drink early. I know I was drinking. So who said that? Who the fuck said? Who said it? Shut up. Shut up right now. Shh. I hate people getting shushed, and I hate being shushed. That is a pet peeve. If you ever see Lala IRL, don't shush me. You're gonna get whacked. Not full on whacked. Not like forget about it whacked. Okay, just like smack whack, you know. Something slight, but don't do that shit. That's so ugly. Don't do that. But yeah. They get up to the bar, and he starts talking to the bartender, and she's like, what the fuck? He's like, I need to see some ID. Y'all look young as hell. Because y'all are young as hell. Which they are. So he shows his ID, and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry I didn't recognize you, sir. What can I get you guys? And she's just like, who is this knuckle? What? Okay. And he doesn't even order anything. And she's like, I'll get a juice. We came to the bar, but I'm gonna get a juice. Orange juice. And then they get to talking, and they're like, okay, so here's the plan. You're gonna pretend like you're super drunk and you're leaving with a dude, and then they're gonna feel super bad. And she's like, I don't know if this is our kind of prank. And then she takes his phone. He takes her phone, and they start arguing, but he's already got it on voicemail, so it's already going in and making it sound even more real, because they hear angry Shanae in the back being like, no, give me my phone. He's like, what? You were into this a second ago. She's like, no, give me my phone. And then he hangs it up. Beep, beep, beep. Which is at the perfect time. So then when they listen to it, it really sounds like Shawty's in trouble. And it just go beep out like that. They don't know what's about to happen. I'd be scared if my friend left me that voicemail. Bitch, where you at? I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Never again will I ditch your ass. I'm not much of a ditcher anyways, though. So me personally, I'd never be in this predicament. No. No. But yeah. And then Revan. Pretty boy. But yeah. They have the voicemail sent, the prank is in stew, and then they talk to the bartender again. They're like, so when these two bitches that left my friend here alone at this party, that's a masquerade party where anything can happen, shit could get dangerous. These are rich folk, right? They ain't trustworthy. Are you kidding me? When I'm rich, y'all, I will be trustworthy. #humble. But no. You know what I mean. Eat the rich. Tastes so good. But yeah, and he's like, when they come through, be like, oh yeah, she was wasted, and then this dude just took her back to his place. Oh, well, I wouldn't want to be her. They gave him they gave him the spiel to spiel at these girls, and then Shanae shows them what they look like in her phone, and then she just describes what they're wearing. I know you ain't on my desk, boy. If I have to spray you with this water bottle, thank you, good boy. Got right down. I'm a good mother. I'm a good mother. My babies listen because I'm a good mother. And then he goes to the bathroom after that, and she's just sitting there drinking her juice, minding her business, and then this blonde guy in a mask comes up, right? It's important that we remember this is a masquerade ball. They're masks, so we don't know exactly. We can pretty much tell from the art, but them in the story, they can't tell who each other are with their masks on and stuff. Excuse me. Tasted like my dinner. That shit was good. I might have seconds. I don't need seconds. I might still have seconds though. We'll see. It is yet to be decided. She's sitting there minding her own business, and then this dude in the mask, which we now know to be Sang-chul, nasty nigga, hate him, disgusting boy. Not a man, a boy. Blonde hair, it's very nice glossy hair, but that's because he's rich. He can afford really good shampoo or something. Yeah. These are all Shanae quotes in the future, by the way, about his hair. I was about to spoil something from the next party. Stay where you're at. Stay where you're at. Where is my mind? And he has a buddy with him, so the one just comes up bumping in next to her to talk to her and distract her really, and just be like, hey baby girl, are you lost, baby girl? What's Papa locking? What you trying to do? You trying to get diggity down? Trying to see what's up while I'm in town? And she wasn't. She's like, fuck you. Essentially, that's how the conversation went. And while that's happening, the other dude slipped something in her drink. Yep, he's one of those. We really don't fuck with Sang-chul. He's one of those. He's the one that slipped the thing in her drink. And then after that, he starts talking to her too. Now they're both talking to her, and she's like, and they're like, please, no, come on, baby girl, you're interested. I'm telling you, you're interested. What's up? And they're hounding her ass. And Young-gi come back from the bathroom. Okay, he comes back from the bathroom. He's like, what the fuck? Oh, hell no. He breaks it up. He gets them out of the vicinity. And then him and her, he gets them to go. And then he sits back down at the bar. And while they're sitting at the bar, he's like, did you even drink your orange juice? And she's like, no. He's like, do you want it? She's like, no, you can have it. So Young-gi drinks the orange juice that has a roofie in it. He drinks roofied orange juice. And immediately he's like, what the fuck? I thought you got orange juice. Girl, this tastes nasty. She's like, it was like fine a second ago, but alright. It's because of the pill, bro. There's no alcohol flavor. That drug flavor's not being covered up by nothing. Pulp ain't gonna do the job, okay? He noticed immediately, but he chugged it, so it didn't matter that he noticed immediately, because he chugged it and then was like, ew. And then he's like, okay, now second part of our deal, let me get you this Uber, because that's how he convinced her. He was like, we're gonna prank your friends so they feel bad, and then I'm gonna get you a ride home. Which doubles down on the prank, because now they're like, looking through the party, she's not here. And the bitch really ain't. Because if they had done that, and he didn't get her a ride home, then she would have actually been stranded at the fucking party. What the heliante? No good. So he orders her taxi. They don't be using Uber just yet. This is 2012. No, this is 2017. What am I talking about? This is 2017. I don't know when Uber came about anymore, to be honest. I don't really remember. But I know it happened in my lifetime. So there wasn't Uber yet. He called her a taxi. They head out to the front. She's about to get in the car, and then he's being wobbly, and he's like, okay, here's the money for the taxi. And she gets in the taxi car, and then she's like, okay, this is where I'm going. The taxi dude's like, your friend's not coming? She's like, I don't know that nigga. Taxi dude's like, well, I just thought, he was the drunk one, since he just passed out on the ground, that he'd be getting a ride home. But hey, what do I? She's like, what? Oh my god, he's on the ground. She gets out. Come help me, come help me. Dude, brother dude. What the fuckity? You were totally good a second. Well, actually, now I think about it, you were being totally retarded. Come on, bro. Come on, let's go. And he's knocked the fuck out. He's not moving an inch. So she's like, come, I told you to help me, nigga, come on. So the taxi guy comes. Again, she doesn't say it like that. That's not even what she says, but this is what she says. It's what she means by what she says. So he comes over, he helps her, and then they get him into the car, and she's like, the closest hospital, duh. And then they drive her there, and he's like, wages, and she's like, but how will I get home now? I spent the money on going to the hospital. And he didn't even drop them off at the emergency exit. He's like, you thought this was for free? I gotta make my money too, boo. The fuck? Hand me my money and then get out of my car. And then they did. She did, and then they did. And she's sitting there with him on the ground. She's like, couldn't even bring it to the emergency exit. This is the ER. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. And then, lucky though, right at that time, a nurse that was on break comes out the door. And is like, ugh. Do you guys need assistance? They totally look like they need assistance. She's like, yes. This is bro. I don't know his name. I think he's allergic to oranges. That's what she comes up with. She's like, he didn't drink no type of alcohol. She's like, because he blacked out though. He didn't drink no type of alcohol. All he had from the time that I saw him was orange juice. It was my orange juice. There was nothing in my orange juice. Wink. That she knew of. And she's doing the checking your pupils with the flashlight thing. Nah, this nigga ain't allergic to oranges. This ain't oranges. Did you leave your drink alone at any point, sweetie? Yeah? You don't go to a lot of parties, do you? This was the first, and it'll hopefully be the last. It's so not the last. She's like, sweetie. She was really talking down to my MC though. I was like, damn, you had to hit her with the sweetie twice? She ain't that sweet. Damn. Okay, whatever. Sweetie, I think someone slipped something into your drink. I think someone had bad intentions for you. And now since he drank your juice, he's knocked out. And this a big nigga. He's built. Oh, yeah. He's built. So the fact that he's knocked out like that, like, she's so tiny. She would have been like, nigga knocked. Out. So scary to think about. And she's like, the gasp? Oh my god. No fucking way. No fucking way, Nichan. Are you kidding me? And they bring him in the hospital. She's sitting there and she's waiting. She's like, damn. It's 20 miles to walk home from here. How am I going to do that part? He's not even awake yet. What the fuck? So she called her friend. And they pick up. Because at this point, back at the party, right? They had gotten up to the bar. They talked to the dude. They just start freaking out for like a really long fucking time. They're just being hysterical. They're not being helpful at all. They're not being productive. They're just freaking the fuck out. We're such horrible friends. We left her. She's gonna get totally scandalized. Oh my god. Oh my fucking. And the bartender's like, really, girls? This is how you're gonna handle your situation? No wonder this has happened to her. You guys are fucking duh. If I were you guys, would you at least call to see if she's awake now, if she has access to her phone? They're like, oh, yeah. And they call. No answer at the time, because she was still in the cab. And then he's like, he asked them, he gave them just some really inspirational talk that they seemed like they needed to hear their whole life ago. Floundering bitches. I shouldn't say that. I do like Rika. I don't like Maya though at all. That girl. Ew. She's not good. She's a bad apple. There's a worm in the middle there, let me tell you. And he's just like, you guys need to be calm and collected. You guys need to lock the fuck in. Figure out what's the best next step. Because what you're doing now, this isn't helpful for anything. For anyone. She could still be in danger right now. It could be not too late to save her. And instead you're scrambling around my bar. And you're not even buying any drinks. What the fuck? What the fuck, Ryan? Do you guys know that reference? I'm not going to tell you what it's from. If you know, you know. And they're just like, you can say what you want. Everything he's saying, it's like the holy light is shone upon them. Now they know. You show right. Let's go get her ass. So then they call her again, no answer. She calls them. Back to present of the story. She calls them. They pick up. Oh my god, you're okay. Where are you? I'm at the hospital. Ah! They start panicking again. The bartender behind them is like, what did we just talk about? What did we just talk about? They're like, you're right. Are you okay? I'm fine. I just want to get out of here. I'm at the Herrera hospital. The family owns the hospital. What a twist. Would you believe it? Yeah. It's the Herrera hospital. Call it Gray Sloan Memorial. Herrera Sloan Memorial. I'm not taking out Marky Man's name. I love you, Mark. Mark Sloan. Rest in peace. Grey's Anatomy quote. Or not quote. Grey's Anatomy reference. Oh my god. I might have to watch that again where I'm at. He's not dead yet. There are hashtag no planes where I'm at. No planes. Definitely no plane crashes. If you're at the beginning of Grey's Anatomy, I'm so sorry. Spoiler the fuck alert. Anyways, I feel really bad. I hope no one's at the beginning of Grey's Anatomy in the viewing. That shit is so early 2000s. You should have seen it by now. I can't even say that though. I didn't watch it till like COVID times. And my girl Riley had been trying to put me onto that shit. I had watched Derek's car scene years before I watched it. So when I did first start it, I already knew who a lot of the people who died. And I knew that we liked Bailey. That's all I knew. And I knew we liked Weber some of the time. Because those were her opinions of the characters. And Grace watched that shit. And Addie watched that shit. And bitch, almost everyone at dance watched that shit. Let's be real. But when I finally got to it. This is not a Grey's Anatomy episode. What am I doing? We're talking about I Love You. We're talking about the first party. We're talking about Sang Chul being a dick. We're talking about Sinead to the rescue. So now, she found Youngie's phone and she's calling up people. She just uses the first number she sees. And also, why did his phone not have a password? Beyond me, but it didn't. And she goes to the last, or the contact that calls him the most. She just clicked that. Well, what do you know? It's Kazuke. And she just lets him know what hospital it is. And then the phone dies, so she can't even say nothing else. So he pulls up. And who's next to him? My boy, Sushi. I love him. He's talking to the front desk. And then they're like, that girl over there is the one that brought him in. He turns over. Walks over. Sushi with him. her, sees him. Oh my fucking god. Steak dude. Dude I threw steak at. Expensive suit. I'm gonna get sued. I'm gonna fuck. She's panicking. They pull up. They're like, questioning her. All these questions. Da. Youngi's like, or not Youngie, that nigga knocked out. Sushi's like, hey, it's that bitch that bumped into Youngie. So now we're like, okay, we're playing it together. He was with both of them. Here's who she called. Oh, hi, Rev. She basically panics because she knows it's the same dude, and she doesn't want him to recognize her because she ain't about to pay all that money for your dress vest after you took her tiramisu. Now, personally, if that was me, we'd be having a lot different thoughts, possibly more violent thoughts over tiramisu. Please. No. But no, she hits a. She gives herself a horrible underbite, one that I can't. I can't even really fake poke her. I am an overbite bitch. Never doing that again. That was a sight. But no, she gave herself the most underbite ass fucking jaw in the world, and she starts talking in this crazy ass voice. It's written, so the letters are just squiggly, and it states like voice fucked uppity, you know what I'm saying? But you can tell it's. He reacts. He's like, "Oh, girl, ma'am, your voice. You have a horrible underbite. You should see a surgeon or a dentist about that. Your voice too, really. You should have medical attention." She's like, "First of all, fuck you. Second of all, I have looked into doing that, but," and she told, this is a bit. She don't look or sound like that. She's going with a bit, but she's like, I looked. Oh my god, words. I had talked to a doctor about it, and he actually was like, Oh, she said even with insurance, I couldn't afford it, so I'm just have to live like this. And so she's like, yeah, dude, not everyone's fucking stacked like you. Love sushi. Put me in the show. I'll be Sushi's interest, cause he's such a token. They don't even let the ladies like him. The people at his rich boy school think he's a hooligan, as they say it, cause he got a scar on his face. They're like, I bet he gets into fights. I bet he's in a gang. Really? But it's like that. Okay. I know what you mean by that. I know what you mean by that. Whatever. But yeah, anyways. No, because that just re-pissed me off. The way that bitch. Sorry, that just re-pissed me off. And then I had a little ear ringing. I'm like, oh, my God. So I'm going to wrap this up soon. But some crazy shit goes down. He realizes it's her. She drops the act. She's like, you thought I'd be fooled by such a stupid disguise? She takes her shoes off and throws them at these niggas and runs for it. His family owns the hospital, so he looks over at the nurse's station. He's like, get that bitch. Get her now. Stop her. Don't let her leave. And then the one's like, I'm on my break. Sorry. And then the other one he was talking about is like, that's the CEO's son. Go get that bitch. or go get another job, basically. He's like, I'm so sorry, sir. Run. And he gets to her, and he like tackles her ass, and she's like, ow. So she whops that nigga in the face. He got a black ass eye. She done him in good. Because what the fuck you doing tackling her? She is small. A simple wrist grabbing would have sufficed, thank you. But also, like, don't touch her. Don't touch her. Just go get another job. Leave her be. But she ends up restrained in a wheelchair at the wrists and at the ankles, and she's in her dress. So I'm like, can we let her close her She don't give a fuck. She been man spreading the whole time anyways. But she don't be doing dresses. She's not thinking about it. She don't no one's taught her these things, okay? Her mama is not in the picture. It's her and her papa. That's it. She also has a long lost sister, but we ain't got time to get into all that. At the fuck all. I'm not even gonna fake it to you. No. But that is a really funny story. Maybe this will become a thing on here. Come in and talk about where I'm at in the webtoon. Or not. This is like kind of dragged out. Just a little bit. But her friends finally get to the hospital by this point, right? Or no, not yet. Because the guy comes around, he's like, what the fuck? I told you just stop her, not restrain her. Because, you know, he classy. He's like, this is indecent. What are you doing? Stop. Stop it right now. So he's like, but look at what she... Stop. He starts untying her and she's like, well, I'm going to leave. Ties her back. Maybe not so polite. He starts asking all these questions, getting the full rundown of what happened. He's like, oh. Because at first he was like, what did you do to him? She's like, nigga, me? No. And then she tells him everything. He's like, oh, you actually little Miss Save-A-Ha. But just as they're having this realization, then her friends pop up, Rika and Maya, and they're like, they're at that front desk. We need our friend, Shanae Yu. And then she's yelling. The dude's like, and then Rika's like, remember what the bartender taught us? This isn't a way. Let me talk to him. We love Rika. Oh my God. Also hilarious. That they really acted like that bartender changed their whole life. Gave them the info they needed to know. She's like, Shanae? She goes, Maya? Because while she's talking to the dude, she sees him, because they're right around the corner, basically. She looks her tied up in a wheelchair. Kazuke, scarily close. All up in her face. But they don't know each other like that, and their interactions have only been very, very bad. So at this point, that is not cute. Get up out of my girl's face. But if this was like 3 chapters later... Oh my God. But no. We're not having it. She's like, what the fuck are you doing to her? And he's like, this is not what it looks like. Let me explain. In his little pompous voice, she goes, bitch. Tackle. He's on the ground. It looked easy. He's skinny and smart. He ain't the beef one. The beef one in the bed. Knocked the fuck out. He's the brains. Got brains and the beef. She tackled the brains. She turns around to Rika. I got this guy down. He's pretty weak. I should be able to hold him. Go untie her. She's like, that just gets me every time. He's like, I'm not weak. And yet you're still not getting out. They untie her. She's like, they start running out. And he's like, wait, Miss Yu. I didn't get to think. Pause. She turns around. Double birds him. Flips him the double bird. I'm holding my hand with my other phone, but it was 2. Flips him the double bird. He's like, you know what? Never mind. And he said some other spiteful shit, and it was really funny. And that's basically that. That's the first party experience. Iconic. The turning point in her life, when she knew she fucked up. If she had never went to that party, we wouldn't have a story. So I'm happy she almost got roofied, and then he got roofied in her stead, and then was just fine. Because he got to the hospital. Everything was handled real hush-hush, because, you know, family in the public. Can't let there be a scandal. Which is what Kazuke was really thanking her for. Not for helping his brother, no. But for not causing a scene on his family that would further stain the image of his dear, dear papa. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you spoke to the moon after you spoke with me. And even after, whenever you see this, pretty timeless for real. It's not timeless. Today's the 26th. That's when the thing starts. But this is that big magical window. But still, any night that you see it, you're gonna want to talk to the moon. Because if you try to give her energy, you'll feel what energy she has to give to you. And you'll know if this is a night to talk to her or not. Because she shines out there every night. Except for the new moon night. She be out there shining. And even when she ain't shining, she out there. Go talk to her. Maybe she's lonely. She's not. She got me. But still, nobody has enough friends. Go befriend the moon. Tell her about what you got going on. Tell her about what you finna do. Tell her how this year's about to go for you. Don't ask. Tell. And download webtoon and watch I Love Yoo. Read it. Peace.